and Monze.
One of the things is literally trying to find. You can never seem to find a screwdriver when you need it.
Yep.
All right, and then the one you have is not the one you need.
Yeah, you need either a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger.
I don't. I'm really trying to figure out where, like I swear everything they go missing, and I
Well, see, I have like 2 or 3 different kits. So I have a
right,
kit in my car. I have a kit in my closet. I have a kit upstairs.
right,
I have a travel kit and a reserve kit. And this was all strategically built over years because of
right,
that same oh, and then also a kit in the kitchen.
right.
And that's for anybody could use that one.
See, that's the one that I probably need where I can have my own tool. Like I need a toolbox,
Mhm.
right? I think every guy should have their own toolbox.
Oh,
like,
100%.
like this.
All these tools you're talking about, believe
Yeah.
me, I have like different arrays of tools in different places. Oh my gosh.
Like you should have one ridiculously small screwdriver
Mm-hmm.
that you have no idea what you're going to use it for, but it finds itself.
You know,
Right?
you know what those small screwdrivers for? It's like for changing the watch bands
Yes.
and your watch face. There's like a
Well,
watch kit.
right.
Then there's a kit that's a little bit bigger than that. That's like for
Right.
all the little toys and batteries and like
Right.
novelty things.
Right.
And then there's a regular size.
And then you have the ones where it's like, all right, I need to put the screw back in my glasses. So,
Yes, so the screw back in your glasses is the same as the watch kit.
that's the watch one. Right.
Yes.
Like I kid you not. Like sometimes like I can understand why guys feel like, okay, you know what? Look, like women, if you want to get something for your husband, I can almost guarantee you the gift that never fails is tools.
As long as it's quality, because if
It's
they
quality.
if they buy like, I don't know, Walmart brand, it's
You
not
can't buy
gonna
a ratchet set from
be.
Dollar Tree.
Nah, it can't be
You
Dollar
know,
Tree or Walmart. You have to get
no.
like,
You got to get something like what's the word? Uh, like
you ever
Milwaukee,
heard of Milwaukee or
Milwaukee,
Klein?
or Husky, whatever they call that one.
Yeah, Husky's
Right.
Home Depot.
The Ryobi.
Yeah, Ryobi is Ryobi's basically there's 3 heavy duty brands. There's DeWalt, Makita, and Milwaukee.
Right.
And then there's the house brands from, Home Depot, from Lowe's. They have their house brand. And then you have specialty kits like the watch
Right.
kit or the glasses kit.
Right. Man, I look at it, man. I kid you not. The other day, I'm sitting here trying to use a drill, right? And I'm wondering why this drill is like it's not doing the things I need it to do,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I'm like, okay, I need a screwdriver, but this screwdriver is kind of powerful, right? But the drill is not really working the way I need. Wait a minute, is this the screwdriver? Is this the drill? Right? And I'm looking, I see the little icon of the drill bit on there.
Mhm.
And it's got the hammer pressure on there.
Yeah,
I'm like, you mean to tell me all this time? I said, this is some real,
because you got to adjust the head of
yeah.
it
Right. So you're
for
sitting
like
here
how
just,
powerful. Yeah.
and I'm like, man, because I'm used to like, if you go to have a drill, right? Especially if you grew up in a little Caribbean household, you got the
Mm-hmm.
real silver drill with the plug that
Mm-hmm.
come out the bottom,
Yeah.
right? And it make them like,
Yeah,
and
the
you can see
heavy
the sparks coming
duty.
from, yeah.
The heavy
You know,
duty. Yeah, you can see the sparks from the inside.
that there is just something different, man. Like I really feel like you should have a good drill set. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Screwdrivers, Phillips and flathead,
And
right?
pliers. So you
And
need
pliers.
so you need side cutters.
Uh
You
huh.
need needle nose, which is the
Needle
long
nose.
point.
Yes.
You need lineman pliers, which is like the big lockjaw one.
Yes.
You need a channel lock, which it
Yes.
actually the mouth adjusts for any size bit. There's so many different
There's
tools.
so many different things, man.
You need the Allen keys,
Yes.
you need a torque set,
Yes.
and then you need every bit of a screwdriver. So, like,
Every single one.
you get a multi-tool, which has, like, a Phillips head, a Robinson head, a
Right.
slot head, and then different sizes of, Robertson head. There's
Right.
so much different tools, man.
Man, right, and then you sit in and then you gotta think about it, right? You need the right place to put them because you can't just put them in your bag,
And then they go
right?
missing.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
man.
my god, man, because I got a tool bag now,
Mhm.
right? And anyhow anything spills in that bag, it's gone,
Yeah, it's in the
right?
bottom
Like, I
somewhere
have to I have to
missing.
go in there, I gotta find it, I gotta dig it out, I gotta go do it, right? And I'm like I just started getting on my buying tools in an organized way
Mhm.
fashion. Right, because I wanna be able to, like, okay, you know what? Even you see my podcast kit. The podcast kit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I go inside there, okay, I got my lights inside here, I got this, I got
Mhm.
that. I need my toolkit to match my podcast kit,
Yes, and it has to go
right?
in one of those drawers of
Yes,
the carrying case.
right. So now I
Y
gotta
a
go get it.
road kit.
I gotta get another level now and be like, "Okay, look, let me stack this here." Right? So when I go out on the road, here's the tools that I need.
Mhm.
Right? You know, I got you I came across a point in time where I needed a, uh, a freaking a big screwdriver, big broad screwdriver
Yeah, like the big
for
flathead.
yeah,
The
for the
big
gimbal,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
It's either use that or
Yes.
use a quarter,
Yeah, so you need a
right?
big slot
And
or flathead.
I tell you realize you don't realize how sometimes how hard money is when you're trying to do something and you don't even have a quarter to unlock the
To
you just
unlock it.
you're like,
Well, if
"Oh,
you think about it, money is damn near obsolete. Everything is digital. Like,
everything is digital now."
we don't really have that many coins. If you do
Oh,
have a
man.
coin if you do have coins, they're, like, in some coin jar,
Did y'all get rid of pennies
nobody
too?
we got rid of pennies maybe 5 years ago.
My god. I can understand now.
Yeah, it's a too much change.
Man,
Way
it
too much.
and the way they were saying it, the penny costs more to make than the actual value of the penny.
'Cause it's actual copper, and copper
Yes.
has value.
They said that the
You know,
penny
like,
costs, what, 5 cents to make?
yeah, and the thing is like, okay, pipes, water pipes, now they're using PVC or plastic for water pipes, but
Or pecks, yeah.
essentially pipes are made of copper, right? So they're like,
Right.
it costs its value, it has real value.
Yeah, man, there was dudes right here stealing copper from people's houses.
Yeah, even out here too. Like, because if you steal a bunch of copper, you could bring it to a recycling place, and
Right.
based by weight, that's worth a lot of money. So if
Of
you
course,
steal
man.
2,000 pounds of copper, that's like $2,000.
I had a homeboy, he said, "Man, I used to get rolls of, like, copper wire and just strip it down."
Mhm.
It's just
Yeah,
like
copper, aluminum, um, copper and aluminum are worth the most.
man, that's a hustle.
It is. People be stealing shit and, recycling it all the time. Or you know what it is? It's the platinum from the Cadillac converter. So people walk around like these late night crooks. They have like a not a skill saw, but a reciprocal, not a reciprocal saw, but like a saw, not a sawzall, but
I know
the
what you.
small disc, the
Yeah,
disc. Forget the name of it, but they
sure.
put the disc on the handheld cordless, and they're cutting off Cadillac converters out of cars. It's platinum in there.
Yo, I could have been taking those and putting jewelry on there, be like, "Yo, I got we just went to
Yeah.
Cadillac converter, yo, we nice."
It's strictly platinum inside of that. So like, and they were taking them off of big trucks, like those big 5 ton, 3 ton trucks. They just go late night, zoom, take those, and they recycle them the next day at the recycling plant.
You wondering why your car already are you hear
Yeah, yeah. The next day, that's been jumping off. So like a lot of the big corporations, they have like barbed wire, heavy security, where they park the trucks because people be just cutting those off late night.
That's struggle.
Yeah. Or
That's
depending
yeah,
how
that's a
low
hustle,
your
man.
yeah, depending how
That's a
low your car is to the ground, you
yeah.
know.
No, that's a hustle, man. That's definitely a hustle.
It's been
Right.
going on for a minute, man. Street
I'm good.
hustle.
I'm good, man. I'll stick to my little Pokemon cards for the time being.
Well, like I'm a big fan of nostalgic stuff because they
Yes.
appreciate over time
Yeah.
and
Have
generational
have you seen, like, what's been going on out there with these?
with the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I follow this page on Instagram,
Hmm.
right? And it shows you how people are going out there, like, fights break out.
It's a
Like,
big deal. Like some of
yeah,
those cards are worth millions of dollars.
these are the packs,
Hmm.
right? They're in the middle of Target, straight up fighting, right? At customer
Inside
service
the store. Oh my
in the
gosh.
store. Hey, you know what? You there? I'm gonna send you the link right now,
Hmm.
right? Because to me, it's like it's crazy. I'm gonna send you the page so you can see it for yourself. Because I never thought that it'd get to the point where I'm watching this,
Like they're having brawls.
bruh. Full fledged, full fledged. Like they out there and they trying like they catching people. Like people are out here glitching machines, right? So people can't get anything else out of it.
Well, I was at the gym early last week, and I think it was like a Monday. So on Monday you hear people having their car, how's your weekend? Blah blah blah. But they're
Right,
Monday morning in the gym. And this one dude on the weekend, he said he went to a card collecting convention, and
right.
they were selling boxes of cards and packs of cards, and it was like someplace in Washington, like around Seattle, greater
Yeah,
Seattle area.
yeah.
And he said people were like fighting, like
Oh
literally
yeah.
fighting, ready to like shed blood over these cards.
Yeah,
So,
man. They look at it, they're like, they want they want people like somebody told them they were worth something.
mhm.
And you start realizing that sometimes people don't they don't they don't really want to go out there and work that hard.
Yeah, they
Right.
just want the quick come up.
Everybody's looking for a quick come up, right? Like to me,
S-
like I'm
I was gonna segue
uh-huh.
into how you're talking about quick come up and cards and things that appreciate and value, and people like taking metal.
Right.
What's your number? What number?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your number? Like, if you had 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 3,000,000, four
That's a
million,
good
five
question.
million dollars,
That's a good question.
would
Right?
that,
Because
put
like
you at ease? Because it's the age old tale. Everybody's,
right.
jockeying for position, trying to get
That
this money.
that
Women
that's
want money, men want money, kids want money,
that's
and
that's
money is at an all-time high.
money's at all time high. The question, yeah, the question that you said, so that's gonna be what's your comfort amount? So what's the number
What's your
you
comfort amount?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I remember seeing I forgot who it was. He said, anything after 60,000 life remains the same.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's like 60 to
Right.
75,000 once you
I think
achieve that, like above, like all debts
right.
paid, you don't have any worries, all bills paid, you have a house, you have
But
a car,
that was Jordan
and then
Peterson.
yeah, then if you're up 60, 75,000,
Right.
once you go above that, there's no actual change differential in your
Right.
brain.
So when you sit back and it's like 60,000, right? But then I saw who was it? I think it was Kevin O'Leary.
Mhm.
He said the number you need is about 5,000,000. I said that before too.
I think
Right.
5,000,000 is a good
Five
number.
5,000,000 is a good number because to me, right? I always see everybody who say they'll ask them and say, well, when you first got your first million, what did you do? I paid off my mom's house.
Yeah, it's a bunch of wild stuff.
you know, and then I think somebody said, man, first thing I did was pay all my bills. And then somebody responded back, bro, you a millionaire. What you paid your bills for? You got paid on that bill. I'd still do it though. Man, look.
Of course. Well, okay, you look at professional athletes. I think it's mostly known in the football community. They get the big contract, they get the big check, 500,000, $1,000,000. They buy a chain, a house, a car, and they go eat at a couple nice restaurants. It's gone.
Yeah, because but you know what I realized? Somebody said the other day, once you do it, first thing you do, do not share that with your family,
Yeah, don't you,
right?
apparently, if you do come into large amounts of money, 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 3,000,000, $5,000,000, you're not supposed to tell anybody anything.
Nobody,
O
nobody.
obviously, like, on the personal level, you should clear your debts, you
Right.
should pay your bills, and you're not even supposed to make any big purchases or big movements for at least, 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, and you what you do is you find a lawyer, put everything together, right?
Exactly.
One that you can trust, because
Mhm,
that's the biggest thing,
mhm.
right? I still remember when Shaq said he moved to I forgot where he moved to, and he went to Walmart, spent $70,000 at Walmart.
At Walmart.
At Walmart, he said the largest purchase in Walmart history, $70,000.
Wow, and Shaq
Right.
didn't. That
Shaq
is
did.
that
He's
is
like,
crazy.
he said, man, he said American Express was calling and said, man, hey, just letting you know that somebody spent $70,000 on your American Express card. He said, "Oh yeah, that was me. I'm in the middle of Walmart." What the hell
That
are you
is
spending seventy thousand
hilarious
dollars at Walmart for?
at Walmart. Well,
Right.
if you think about it, like, after those first few things, you pay your debts. Well, for one, you don't tell anybody anything. You pay your debts, um, you find a good investment lawyer. You don't make any big purchases for, like, 3 to 6 months.
Right.
Let it all absorb. Wrap your brain around it.
Right.
Then you find, if you can't do it yourself, you find a good investment, um, attorney
I,
that
I
can
I think
invest your money
that's
for
it right
you.
there. I
So,
think that's
like,
I think that should be first. Right.
yes,
Yeah, that should be
keep that
first.
money paying
Like,
you.
all right, that's it. Okay, look, I got 5 million right now. All right. I could go out there and take care of all this, or I'm not ready. I'm not really used to having this money yet. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take
Mhm,
this. I'm gonna invest it in here. I'm gonna invest it into this. What's low right now that was high 2 months ago, right,
mhm.
or 2 years ago. All right, let's get some of this. Right, let's pick up some of this, and then now, okay, whatever's left. Do I need a multi-million-dollar house? No,
No, you don't
no,
need those crazy big houses. You need, like, a
no.
four-bedroom regular house,
You know what? I
like,
would I would I would even
regular.
go 5. 5,
Okay,
so I can have
5
my space,
bedrooms.
my wife can have her space,
It
alright,
has
and
a
then we
basement.
has
It has a basement for you,
I
you know
wish
what I
there's a
mean?
basement. We can't have basements in Florida. We're below sea
Or,
level.
okay, so that's the 5th bedroom. You have the
Yes.
garage. You could build a
Yes.
house in the back, like, the man cave
Yes.
could be, like, the house in the back.
Yes.
Your wife could have 2 bedrooms, her hobby room, and then, your bedroom.
Right.
You have a hobby room and another spare room office
Right.
upstairs. But you don't need no crazy,
No,
16-room
man.
mansion with this 3 swimming pools.
I
Man.
and honestly, we don't really rock in the hip hop world anymore. So it's like we do a podcast now. It's a little bit different. Like it's just, you bring people to the house. It's like hey, right? You bring in like people like what's my guy's name? Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Rick
different level.
Rubin,
Like
he Rick Rubin, I don't think he has a crazy house. He just set up a house that he could work from.
I heard he had a crazy house, but he works out of this trailer in the back.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull that up real quick.
Because I did see something about him a minute ago, and, like, he produces music. If for
Right.
anybody out there who doesn't know who Rick Rubin is, he's a legendary producer. He co-founder of Def Jam, so he
Yes.
produced a lot of original hip hop. He produced a lot of original rock and roll, like the Beastie Boys and
This is the
tons
real hip hop.
tons of artists.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
And
no, he
apparently, like, every room is like a different genre that he would
right.
use to produce different styles of music.
Yeah, no, it's a mansion.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's he man, he's part owner he was part owner of Def Jam.
Exact his royalties alone keep him going.
Man. Yeah, he got a crazy house with a recording studio in the back that's in a trailer.
Mhm.
Right. I'm okay with that.
That's not that bad.
I don't even
For
imagine.
me, I'm okay with the 4 or 5 bedroom house.
Right.
The man cave, separate house in the back or even a barn in the back.
Yes.
Like some pastures where I could grow my own food. I don't have to depend on a supermarket, all these kind of stuff. You
Yo,
know,
do
a
you need
river, some
could
fresh
you
water.
could you imagine the aesthetic of having a podcast in a barn in the back?
Don't rule it out, man. Like
That
a
is
lot of
fire,
these
you know?
dudes, a lot of these dudes, like who was it? People be moving to like Utah and getting a plot of land with a river through it and
Yeah,
develop their own little,
that's
because
it,
the tax breaks are great there,
man.
like Florida or Texas.
Yeah, Florida's ridiculous. I think they get ready to remove property taxes.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
seen a post about that
yeah.
not too long ago. So yeah, if you do come into a lot of money, I think a great place to settle is like Florida, Texas, Utah, even Arizona.
Hold on, what's your number?
My number, I think I'm cool with 5 million. Like if
5?
if I get if I have 5 million, I think a couple 100,000
Right.
get me out of like debt clean.
What's the first thing you buy?
I really wouldn't buy anything specific. I might get a piece of land with a like fresh water running through it, and I would
Right,
develop around that area. And it wouldn't be more than a 5 bedroom main house.
right.
I probably have a barn in the back. It looked like a barn from the front, but when you go in there, it would be retrofitted. And
I
this is
might
this is just me off the top right now, but it could change.
I tell
Put
you
some
like
solar
this.
panels on the roof, something
Wait,
like that.
what? You be over
You know
there
what
and
I
be
mean?
look, man, my house is just completely carbon neutral, man.
Yes.
It's
I would
completely
lower
carbon
my
neutral.
footprint so small that,
Man,
the hydro company, the electric company, the waterworks, they'd all give me tax credit,
yo,
and the government.
I would get one of those wind turbines, not the ones with the big blades, the new ones that look
Yeah,
like this.
the smaller one, the smaller
Yeah,
one, yeah.
right,
So, essentially, it would only take me a couple 100,000 to get me, like, really debt free.
right,
I'd invest a lot of that money. I'd build a place self-sufficient
right.
so that 5 million could grow for, like, future generations.
Because they said the hardest part is getting to the first million,
That is the hardest. Once you get
right?
one
That's the hardest
million,
part is getting the first
then
million. Right.
yeah, once you get 1 million, the rest kinda, like, falls in suit.
Bro, I would literally my I would just collect things that I've been wanting for like my first purchase I probably get.
Mhm.
I tell you right now, I get a Cybertruck.
With all those toys and all those trinkets that you wanna get, that's, like,
That
no
that's
more
not
than
no, that's the car
500,000.
that I want. I want that
The
car,
Cybertruck.
the
The
Cybertruck,
Cybertruck is dope.
right? Because I'm like, I would get it, right? And then I'm like, okay, cool. So I got the Cybertruck,
Mhm,
right? Although I'm a little hesitant because my boy had one, and then he
mhm.
posted a picture on Instagram and the car had a flat tire, right? And he was on the expressway, right? But he ain't have no spare tire because it didn't come with a spare tire.
So then does it have like a run flat system, or
No, he had to get roadside assistance.
that's crappy?
I was like,
One
ah,
thing you did tell me about the Cybertruck, that it is a generator.
yes, yes,
I like
that's the
that the
biggest
car
thing.
is a generator, so
It's
if
a
anything
generator,
were to if
right?
ish hit the fan,
And
at
we're in
least
Florida. That's it. You know,
exactly. It could
you
power
need
your
that.
house,
Yeah,
it could power
exactly.
everything. It could
Right.
power up.
Wait, hold on.
There you go.
It's crazy, man. Like I said, I would get that, and then toys. I don't know too much. I don't know. Like my dad was telling me about something. I forgot which one it was. Right, but I'm like, I'm not a Lambo person.
No,
right?
no. I don't
I'm not
want
a
any of
Lambo
those
person.
fancy
I don't
cars.
want none of
Like,
that.
maybe, just maybe, I might get one, but I don't think I need that. Like,
No,
I would try to be so regular smegular.
dude. I I like I I'll probably fill up my closet with nothing but black t-shirts and blue jeans. No, I kid you not. My I either think that or I might get some, corduroy pants and some flannel.
Yeah, nice. The
And what
expensive black
you know what I'm
tees.
saying? Exactly, it's gotta be expensive, right? It's gotta be something when you wear it, it's like, "Yo, this is gonna last me forever, man."
But even though, like, all those, like, things that you wish you had or you wanna get, a couple 100,000, you're not gonna spend more than a couple 100,000 on
Right.
those stuff, and you're entitled to blow a couple 100,000 if you come into $5,000,000, as long as your investments are correct, as long
Yes.
as you clear your debt, you keep to yourself, and you make some proper investments. You get like a investment attorney, you make some good investments that keep your money doubling and tripling over
Right.
time. Now you're not
Right.
worried about running out of money.
No.
It's
Right,
gonna
and
pay
then
you a minimum 100,000 a year,
'cause
minimum.
you're in, like, the circle you in changes now. You change your
Yeah.
circle now. It's like like you'll turn around the deals you see, right? Like you think about it, right? Right now, nobody talks to you about certain things. Like people talk to you about investments, right?
Mhm.
All of a sudden, you hear, you know, Junior get ready to expand his school to Toronto, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
I'll help you build a couple of those.
You know, what I'm saying I got you. You know, what I'm saying because
Yep.
that's a good investment. That's a good look, right?
Exactly.
You know, like, yo, we think about expanding this over here. This company's getting ready to go like this could be another Uber, but for planes. Right?
You just took that out of my brain. So, like, yes, you're gonna be privy to certain things that are happening,
Oh man.
on the forefront. You'd be like, "Hey, we're looking for investors for, such and such,
Right.
the new Lyft, the new Uber, for planes," or
For
something like
plane.
that,
Yeah.
because people don't wanna fly commercial, they wanna fly private all the time now.
Well, you know they have the what's it calls? They have those timeshare private jets,
Yeah, charter
right?
jets, yeah.
Yeah. I remember I sat there one time and somebody I was talking to my dad and somebody was telling me like, "That'll never work. It's stupid." And da 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 da. I'm like, "Well, David Siegel, right, rest his soul, he was actually planning on doing that with timeshare
Mhm.
because he was working he owned Westgate Resorts.
Yeah,
And they were throwing that idea around about timeshare jets, right? And all of a sudden now you look at it, it's the haps now,
exactly, and it's
you
cheaper
know?
to charter the jet than owning it because you
Oh
gotta
man.
you have to find a hangar, you have to have a pilot to fly you all the time, you gotta maintain it,
Like
fuel
I don't
charge, fuel
like
costs.
it's 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 worth it, right? To me, like if you're
Is
gonna be doing that, like I think I don't know if you ever saw the episode of Run's House,
which one?
right? Where he was like he went to go talk about a jet,
Mhm.
right? He said, "Man, look, nobody's flying first class anymore, right? You're at a place now where you need to find a jet." Right? He said, "Man, I'm not
Yeah,
buying no jet." He said, "No, no, you don't buy the jet. You buy a portion of the jet, right?
yeah,
And you use it whenever you're ready. Now it's not gonna be the same jet,
yes,
right?
you
But
book it.
yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense.
and
It makes
Man,
sense.
I'm like, man, I, I flying private, getting up, say, look, man, I'm gonna go to the Clearport." Right?
Yeah, it's almost like, a yacht. A yacht
Of
is
course.
not in your best interest because it's very expensive. So unless the tax incentives are good and the write-offs are good, it's not in your best interest.
It's not
You're
worth it.
better off, yeah, you're better off chartering it because dock fees,
Yeah.
maintenance, upkeep, you have to have a pilot. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And then you're gonna have a crew that has to
Mhm.
stay on there.
Chef,
Right,
cleaning.
chef, everybody like that, right? It's just I'm like, unless you're doing major parties or you
It
need a
doesn't make
major tax
sense.
write-off,
Yeah, and
you
it
know?
doesn't make sense. And even if you are having all these parties and stuff, you rent it.
That's it. That's it,
It's
man.
a better write-off.
Man, that to me was Like that to me seems the better idea. Let me go ahead, 5,000,000, invest this, right?
Mhm.
You know what? You might wanna take a let's be 100, right? 5,000,000, first time out, you probably taking a couple months off of doing anything, right?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
No,
As long as 4.5 mil million of that 5,000,000 is gone to investments, future longevity, um, those type of things.
those are
Of
the
course, take
things,
take take 500,000 and do whatever you want. Take
right?
2, 3 months, take a year off, do whatever you want, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But as long as 4.5 of that is set up for longevity,
That's it, put it
you're
hey,
cool.
you're good, which means you probably need to get about 10 because Uncle Sam gonna want his portion. So
But there's a way to leverage that. And so
of course,
and that's what I'm saying. It's better to rent and to charter because now you get the tax incentives. Or if you buy properties
right.
that you could rent out, now there's tax incentives.
We can we can we can
So
we can hire old girl from, on the internet, Jasmine DeLuca. She she's always talking about tax breaks and everything, or what she say? So for real tax knowledge, hire said, "Come to a tax attorney." Okay, there it is.
yes, that's
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 it.
the way to do it because there's a way to leverage your money that if you spend it in a certain way, it keeps paying you back and
It's
you
it.
get tax incentives. And a lot of people lose their money to taxes when they come into big money.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Like, I've sat back and I've watched people, right, first thing they do, as soon as they get a house, as soon as they get a couple $1,000,000, alright, $1.2 million house.
Nah,
You
you
got
don't need all that,
2,000,000. You
man.
don't need 1.2 million. I mean, yeah, you own it, but guess what? If you can't pay the taxes, sometimes the taxes alone are more on the house than the mortgage.
Yeah, it's true because you want to live in like exclusive
That's
properties and
it, man.
this and nah, nah, nah.
HOAs ripping you apart,
Hmm.
right? It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, so essentially, if not if, when that money comes into our existence,
Once,
the main goal will be to preserve it and set it up for longevity. And
right.
you could do a couple nice things for yourself, but
Well,
just
yeah.
those main few things like having a tax attorney, having a good investment lawyer.
Well, you heard what Jay-Z
Uh,
said told 21 Savage.
what was that?
He said, "First thing you do is get you a chef, right? Right?
Hmm.
Get you your own doctor, right? So
Hmm.
a concierge doctor, get you a concierge doctor,
Yeah, we got
right?
one of those.
uh, and then you're gonna get you, of course, your lawyer,
Hmm.
right? So you have those people like those are your people, right?
Yes,
Those are your three main your purchases right there, right?
yes.
Because your chef is gonna keep sure you eat healthy no matter what,
Hmm.
right? Then your lawyer is gonna make sure that you whatever you have stays with what you have,
Hmm.
right? And your doctor is gonna make sure that you're not on a conveyor belt medicine.
Exactly. And you could get a personal trainer too. They don't need to know how much money you're working with, but a personal trainer to help motivate you for sure.
We don't I mean, we could.
You could.
We could.
You
I mean,
could.
at that note, we could just turn around and just I mean, I played ball for years, so I'm like, just,
So you know what to do. And
yeah,
even me, like even me, like I don't necessarily think I need a personal trainer. Like I hit the gym, I go swimming, I do my best to eat the right things.
right.
But having that personal chef that could keep you on a meal plan,
Oh
oh my
yeah, that's it
gosh.
right there.
With the right
Like
foods, oh my gosh.
like I'll probably see people who make their first million. They hire in like celebrity trainers.
Mhm.
Right. I'm like, man, get you a friend that want to lose weight too. Right. So
Yeah, and then you
you
guys
know,
just work out.
like, look, man, I pay for like if anything, if I'm gonna pay for anything, I pay for your gym membership and we can go ahead and go together. Plain and
Yeah.
simple. You
And
know?
and that's the thing, it's like, because the world is all focused on everybody's focused on getting wealthy, as long as you keep your business, to yourself for the most part,
Yeah.
people don't really know the status of your wealth. Because even if you come into $5 million, it's if you think about it in retrospect, it's only $5 million. It's not
That,
a billion.
that's it. Right, 5,000,000,000 is
It's
almost
only
equivalent.
5,000,000.
Technically, it's that's equivalent right now to 1, you know?
You know?
So,
So,
it's
you
it
can
it
feel good about yourself, but don't get too excited.
right,
It's like it's a good, nest egg.
rare. I don't know, like I said, we get it, right? You figure it out. That's my comfortable amount. I'm okay. I'll start comfort amount doesn't mean that's the amount that I wanna stay at.
Yes,
I'm just
that's a
okay
good
when I get there,
yes.
oh,
Five
okay, cool.
million, five
Right?
million dollars you're pretty cool with that.
That's the number where I'm like, "Why you working so hard?" You can be like,
Yeah,
"Easy, we're good now." Right?
yeah.
"You're a millionaire already. Do you have to keep working?"
Man, that's a beautiful feeling, man, like, to not be a slave to the rat race. It's a it's a
Mm.
beautiful you don't have to get up and rush, and
No.
you get up and, you got that money, nobody's
Oh, dude,
stressing you, you don't
dude.
gotta report to nobody, you don't gotta do this. Man,
I told people my first 5,000,000, nobody will ever you know what? I'm lying. I'm not saying nothing to anybody, but things gonna be different. You'll see
oh, yeah.
signs, right? Like,
Oh,
why is he
yeah.
riding a helicopter to work all of a sudden?
But you know what? That the helicopter move, especially in Florida, the
Oh,
chartered
man.
helicopter, it's not out of the ordinary.
No, you be over here, you be like, "Okay, look, I gotta be to work at 9:30, all right?
Mhm.
Traffic right now is an hour."
I see those chartered helicopters, they're like nothing. It's just like
Uh,
they're
bro
flying low,
bro, when
low
I
to the
said
road.
bro, when I heard about Kobe, right, I was
Yeah,
like, "Man," I thought, "Wait a minute. He was riding a helicopter to work?
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
all things, God rest his soul. That's actually smart.
It is because LA traffic is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Right? And I'm like, I know sitting here on I-4 here,
Mhm.
right? You sitting here on I-4 and it's just like,
You can't move.
yo,
Well, it's true. When you get close to like Disney World, that main intersection down where I was staying, midday from like 2 to 6 o'clock,
oh yeah,
it's
no.
not
That's
moving.
it. It's lights out. It's lights out. It's lights out. You're not going
It's
anywhere.
not
Nope.
moving at
Nope.
all.
You are you are in a space where you might as well go ahead and pack a lunch, right?
Yeah,
Right. Hopefully you put gas in your car and you have AC.
yeah.
Right, and you might wanna get some tinted windows, cause brother, brother, look, brother, you see, brother, it's different. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
man,
Man.
but
No,
even
it's
that,
wild.
going the other direction to
Mhm.
downtown Orlando,
Yeah, it's even
that's where all the
worse.
lawyers are. So it's like downtown is where the main frame is.
I was coming around the bend, like right
Right.
by the basketball arena right there,
Yes.
heading into downtown Orlando, like that bend. You know which
Yes.
bend I'm talking, right where
Yeah. Yep.
the arena is.
Yep.
It was like 10 lanes of like
Yeah.
I was like, "What the this is wild."
Yeah, man. That down there, if you get caught, ooh, if it's a game,
Yeah,
if it's a
it's
game, you coming
crazy.
home from work, right? You like, look, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a different way home.
Yeah,
I'm just not gonna go home today.
take
I'm just
the
like,
take the drive through the houses and stuff. Like
that's it, you know. Like,
that's the
look, man,
only way.
you just, oh, hey, John, you there? You know what time it is?
Yeah. Yep.
Just like, man,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
one thing
man,
I do like about Central Florida. The helicopter game out there.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
man,
you need a helicopter, boom, it's ready for you. You
yeah,
got it.
man, yeah. Now that I'm watching it, man, that'd be dope.
That'd be so nice. And then you have one
Ah,
car, you have a car where the helicopter lands, and then you have a car where the helicopter lands.
could you imagine like, all right, look, man, you in Vancouver, all right?
Mhm.
I'm here. We like, "Yo, I just touched down. Yo, we different right now. What we doing right now? I don't know. We multimillionaires. We do what the hell we want."
Yep,
It's like
yep.
we I'm coming off the airport, I'm wearing pajamas.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. It's like when you have that level of financial success or that
Right,
financial freedom,
right.
it doesn't matter what city you're in, you're
No,
living a different kind
you're
of
living a different
lifestyle.
life. Dude, it's the whole mindset is different.
Mhm.
The whole mindset
100%.
is different. Like, you realize that, like, now I'm looking at things and it's like, you're at a place where you make a certain amount, but the way the economy is like, it makes it more difficult,
Yeah.
right? So you get to a point where,
Exactly.
man, look, you don't have to get up and go to work every day, right? No, I'm sorry. You don't have to get up and do the same thing that stressed you out every day,
Exactly.
right?
It's almost like being, when you were in elementary school, grade school, like, you didn't have a care in the world.
No,
Everything was paid for. Somebody took care of you.
right?
So, essentially, having that financial freedom, that takes care of you. You essentially go back to that person just having that freedom.
Bro, you're there and it's like, oh man, you know what? Let me just sit here for a little bit and draw pictures.
That's what I'm saying. So instantaneously, not having that burden, not having that financial stress, you're gonna get younger. They say the
Right.
reason why people die such a young age is because of financial stress or stress in general. But
Stress in general.
most stress comes from finances. If I don't have to pay for all these things,
Like,
I wouldn't be stressed out.
you gotta teach yourself to not stress out, right? And you know, they
You
say
can, you can teach
manifestation,
yourself. You can teach yourself not to stress out, but
it's
it,
hard.
yeah,
It's
it's
difficult.
very, very,
It's
very
difficult,
challenging.
right?
Yes.
You know, like, if you think about it, like, when you get stressed out, right? They say when you try to manifest,
Mhm.
right? The world you manifest comes from right here,
From your
right?
diaphragm.
From that gut.
Mhm.
Think about it like this. When you get stressed, where's the first place you feel it?
In your
Right
gut.
here, right? You get that feeling that, and then you think about it, what happens then? You manifest more stress
Exactly.
because it's coming from right here, right?
So
So
so if
you're
you
a
didn't
lot
have that heavy on your
exactly. So
head.
so now you gotta bring that you gotta start figuring out how to maneuver that into something else, right? Like, these are things that we gotta look into more because we don't know much about this. We know about it,
Mhm.
right? But these are things that no one tells you about growing up. Like, hey man, you know what? Don't be we grew up in a Caribbean culture. You react
Yeah,
first and then think about it later,
you
you
get
know?
to about, um, after high school,
Yeah.
you start like the materialistic, the finances, the money is like late high school, like your junior, senior year of high school, you're like, "Man, money is serious." You feel the
Yes.
pressure, right?
They
Then
put this pressure on you.
after you graduate high school, if you didn't get a scholarship, if you didn't go to a really good college, half paid for or fully paid for, you gotta pay for it, so you take a
Right.
loan for that. Okay, 4 years in college or university, when
Yeah.
that's done, most people just had a blast. Okay, say you managed to finish with, a degree or something, now you're 100,000 in debt,
Right.
and you need to find a job in a world, especially now, where they want AI over you. They want artificial intelligence over you,
Right.
and you're 100 grand in debt at 22, 23, 24, 25 years old.
Right.
So they
I
set you up to for this losing battle.
of course, man. And that's where you gotta look at it and be like, "Okay, how far am I into this? And let me just back away for a little bit and put it into perspective." Right? Okay. Yes, I'm getting punched in the face right now, but
Mhm.
how hard is it for me to block? Okay, let's block. All right, let's stop spending over here. All right.
Mhm.
Now let's focus on making more. Right?
Yeah, like, there is the people that transcend and break free, and we
Right.
all know them. They're all
Right.
successful, they're people we admire, there's people that we look up to. But They had the willpower, they had the drive,
Yeah.
kinda like you, kinda like me. We have the willpower, we have the drive. Like,
Right.
if you look at yourself or you look at me on a personal level, we have things going for ourselves,
Of
but
course.
at the same time, we still want more. We're still putting
Right.
in that extra work. We're still putting in that 2, 3, 4 hours after coming from work.
Right.
Still strategizing, following looking at our metrics, following the analytics. What can we do better? How can we strategize? Okay, learning from other successful people, using them as mentors,
Right.
using their strategy and adapting it to your strategy.
Right.
So no matter what, you will get that $5 million. I promise
Right.
you. I will get that
Man.
$5 million. I promise you. I know because we're putting in the work. We're staying consistent. We're staying positive, regardless of the stress, regardless of the pressure, regardless of all the responsibility you have. You're putting that energy out there. This is what I got to do. This is what I
Right.
got to make happen. So it will happen.
Yeah. I love it.
Mazia. That's what it is, y'all.
Alright. You know what? We out.
Peace.
Varski and Monze.